Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. So today, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our girl Vados. So we get this new Vados that releases alongside the Dokkan Fest Kefla. I think Vados very clearly is going to be a banner unit. Now, one of the very interesting things about Vados here is that Vados gives a 20% attack and defensive buff to Universe 6, Realm of Gods, Siblings Bond, and Bond of Master and Disciple. Now, to me and Goresh, it seemed clear that it was going to be like a sort of a stacking buff, right? So, like, she would give 80% attack and defense to units that would be on all four of those categories, like herself. You know, she'd give 60% to Blue Vegeta units that are on Realm of Gods, Sibling Bond, and Bond of Master and Disciple. So, one thing I want to do is test that out and see if that is the case here. Because if Vados does work that way, then she's a ridiculous, insane banner unit along with a lot of these other units that have released recently, right? You know, maybe something like Skinny Boo. But if she doesn't, then she's just, I think, okay. So, you know, let's see how this is going to work. Okay. So, the easiest way to do this, okay, is we're going to float her off. So, okay. I'm just going to have the two Beerus's here. I don't want them to super attack or anything like that. Actually, we should be able to tell from just Vados alone. She's at 100k? What is her defensive stat? I think it is working like that because she's at 100k defense. She's not getting support. Yeah, I think it does work like that because Vados is getting, she has 100k defense. So Vados has 60% attack and defense at the start of turn. She would not be 80, like with 80% defense, she's not going to be at 100k defense with under 10k defense, I don't think. So I do think it works like that. 1.42, yeah. 1.42 million on a unit like this. Okay. So we will be able to easily tell by Whis here, right? We'll be able to see how much his attack stat and stuff is going to jump up. Okay, so I'm going to do it exactly like this. Okay, so Whis is at 84k defense. I mean, I guess that's just the easiest way that we're going to be able to tell, right? Will be his defensive stat. And his attack stat. So what I'm looking at here is I want to see how Whis, like how his attack and defense is going to change. He's at 1.44 right there. So, I mean, if Vados is giving 80%, he's going to jump up above a 2 million attack stat, right? Pretty clearly. Now, Champa, by the way, is going to get, like, he's going to get insane buffs from Vados because Champa is in all four categories. So, Vados, I mean, again, if it does work like that where, you know, Vados is giving the 80% rather than, you know, just 20% once, which, because, like, if she's just giving 20% once, like, that's just, like, she's not that good, because, like, she doesn't give key or anything like that, so it'd just be very, very bizarre, right? Like, I just don't think they're gonna make this, like, a new banner unit in that fashion, because, like, she's a banner unit. She's not, Vados is not, like, a free-to-play unit, or, you know, like, these new units nowadays are insane, right? So, I do sort of expect her to be built like that, but I'll be able to tell for sure by what Whis does, because I'm going to make sure that the rotation is exactly the same, right? I'm going to go ahead and have Whis in slot 1, Champa in slot 2, and I'm going to have Vados in slot 3. And we should be able to very clearly tell, just based upon what Whis is going to do, right? Because, again, if she's giving 80% attack to Whis, you know, his stats, I forgot what Whis' defensive stat was already. Now, I need Vados to not be linked up with Whis, because that would give him a lot of extra damage just from that. I don't know, maybe it was his defense 80k before? Maybe she only does give 20%? I think she might actually only give it 20%. I mean, she's okay. Like, she's solid then. Let me see. Oof. Wow. Okay. So, Vados only gives the buff to one category. Why would they do that? So Vados, right, she seals, she lowers attack, She has 60% attack and defense at the start of turn, and then she has a 50% chance to dodge, which is good. And then she'll give 20% attack and defense if a unit is on any one of those 4 categories: Universe 6, Realm of God, Sibling Bond, and Bond of Master and Disciple. And then she'll randomly change key spheres to Rainbow if there's a Universe 6 category ally. I mean, that is going to be very good for Dokkan Fest Beerus as well as Kefla, right? Like, she's good. She's solid, but, like, it's just a little surprising because they could have easily made her better. I don't really know, you know, because, like, is she on the same level as Skinny Boot? I would say no. Is she on the same level as even, like, the physical blue Goku and the tech blue Vegeta? I would probably say no. I mean, she is fulfilling a different role. I mean, she is a nice defensive unit for Realm of Gods, Universe 6, Sibling Bond, Bond of Master and Disciple. I mean, it's one of those things, right, where, you know, I will do a video taking her into Realm of Gods category Super Battle Road, right? Because the rotation of Whis and Vados is just disgusting, right? Like, Whis has a 70% chance to dodge, Vados has a 50% chance to dodge. They're both ceiling and lowering attack. Like, you know, they're going to be doing good defense and good attack together, but man, yeah, kind of a bummer, honestly. I just feel like she could have been way better. Yeah, that's, man. Oh, it's not, whatever. It's, because our health went up, I think, whatever. The connoisseur link, I think, was blocking that, but wow, okay. I'm a little stunned because, like, the wording, like, people were saying, like, oh, based on the wording, she's only giving the buff to one category, and it's like, I know, like, it's like, the example people were using were how the world tournaments were worded, but, like, because this Vados is in the same batch of units with the Kale and Khalifa units, who do work that way, right, where, like, Kale and Khalifa get sort of the stacking attack buffs from, like, you know, the certain allies being on their category, right? We know how, like, LR Kale and Khalifa works, for example, right? I figured that Vados would work the same way since she's coming with the same batch of units, but she does not, so bit of a bummer there. I mean, she's still going to be a very good unit. Like, she's a nice defensive unit, but, like, she could have been real interesting. I mean, if Vados worked like that, and she was giving 60% attack and defense to, you know, blue Vegeta cards, like, imagine, like, a Evolution blue Vegeta that's, like, an LR, like, would get just such an insane buff. So, I do not know. I do not know. Let me know what you guys think. She's good, but I don't really, I think, put her on the same level as some of the recent banner. Well, I don't know. But then again, like, she's better than, like, Tech Trunks, right? Or, like, the Cooler's Armored Squadron. Is she better than them? Probably, maybe. I mean, it's close, right? So, I don't know. She's not as, I mean, she's not as good as Whis. She's definitely, like people, what's funny is go back to my reactions to STR Whis when I first found out what he does and first used him in action. And then, like, you know, the reason I think LR UI Goku is the best unit in the game is because he's the LR version of Whis, right? Like, that, like, you know, that's why I would say that. And yes, I do need to toss that into almost every video right now that, you know, LR UI Goku is number 1, I think. So, I don't know. I mean, our girl Vados, she's good, right? She's good. She's good. That's what I'll give her. She's good. she's solid. She's solid. It's just like, here's the thing, right? Like, the thing about this Vados that makes her, like, really solid is her defense, right? Seals, lowers attack, 50% chance to dodge. But, like, the free-to-play Vados already had a 50% chance to dodge. So I would really prefer if, like, you know, if Vados had a 70% chance to dodge. Okay, that's what I say. If they just gave Vados a 70% chance to dodge, rather than a 50%, I think I would like that a lot better. I mean, she's still going to be a solid unit. I mean, she's going to be giving a nice attack buff. I mean, she is going to work very well with Kefla, right? Because she's creating orbs. so that Kefla can hit super, super hard. She's giving 20% attack and defense to Kefla, which will be nice. And she is a nice defensive unit, so you don't have to worry about her. We got up to 2 million. I mean, 2 million is good. I don't want to be too harsh. She's a very good unit. I was sort of thinking that she was going to be insane, a god level unit, like, you know, truly fitting of like a Realm of Gods team. And you know, she is, but not just as good as I would have liked, right? So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of our girl Vados. I mean, sure, I'll take another Vados. I mean, I guess the one thing that's a bit disappointing is that she's not on Peppy Gals, right? Like, I guess it's okay that the Angels aren't on Peppy Gals, but I still feel like they could have put our girl Vados on there, right? Like, but Vados is good looking, man. Listen, I feel like Roshi would hit on Vados if given the opportunity, right? Like, you know, a lot of people say like, oh, the Peppy Gals category, it's based upon, you know, pervy Master Roshi and, you know, who he likes and what he's after and stuff like that, you know, and I don't know. Again, let me know what you guys think of Vados. I mean, she is very, very good. You know, if I'm running a Universe 6 team, I'm definitely going to be running her. I mean, there's no doubt about that. You know, with the dodge, the ceiling, the lowering attack, like, you know, when Universe 6 gets like a category Super Battle Road stage, she's going to be able to dominate in there for sure, defensively. You know, Realm of Gods could always use more power, I guess. You know, sure. You know, it's not like Realm of Gods is already like the best, like, you know, that LRUI Goku team is already like the best team in the game. Like, sure, let's just make Realm of Gods even more busted. You know, why not? Why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. So, I don't know. Again, let me know what you guys think of our girl Vados. She's solid. Not quite as good as I was hoping, but she's a solid unit. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.